Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition Thin Blood Chronicle, Are We Dead Yet? This is Season 2, Episode 2, Blood and Ash. Let's meet our bloody vampires, starting with April.
Hello, my name is April Brown. I am known as the Tabletop Geek on TikTok and Instagram, and I will be playing Ruby Hemlock, who's just having a grand old time.
Mm-hmm. Az?
Hi, I'm as I was on the social medias because I think I'm funny. I'm gonna be playing Sawyer Jameson, who they're gonna be fine. There's a lot of question marks there, but I'm hoping.
What could possibly go wrong? Luna?
Hello, I am Druidbynight or Luna. I am going to be playing Theodora Winters, who's also just doing her best. And also, I forgot you could find me at Druidbynight on Twitch and Twitter and all those things. That's me.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Ramos.
Hello, my name is Ramos, aka Ramonsthenomad, and for this chronicle I'll be playing Ramón Flores. You can find me everywhere. My dog is currently chewing on my ankle. Love that. I'm everywhere at Ramonsthenomad. Sorry.
Fine. And unfortunately, we won't be joined tonight by VynVoxVA or Vin, but we wish them well, and we hope to see them soon. And I realized I don't think in the entirety of Blood on the Grand Strand or Are We Dead Yet I've ever introduced myself. I'm Huddy. I'll be the storyteller this evening. I don't think I've ever actually done that now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't think you have, but I'm also guilty of that when I'm streaming on the Figment Collective. I
just
introduce
figure-
everybody but myself.
I just figure if you're watching this, you're on my channel, and you already know who I am. But anyway, as always, this is a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play. We've gone over our safety and consent, but check in with yourself because your safety is important to all of us playing. Now, let's head back to the beach. Or, technically, we're not at the beach. We're a bit on the outskirts. All of you are standing in front of a long out-of-use, defunct gas station. The dirt road you drove in on lays in front of you. The moonless, inky black sky hangs above you, while the wind carries the salt and the sand from the beach you left behind. So what lays ahead of you all? Well, Esther is safe with Stella, you assume, and you have time until Anthony will reach out to figure out exactly what memories will be changed or erased. Ramón, you offered the Hecata a boon of werewolf blood tonight in exchange for Esther, and although that trade was interrupted, it is possible they will find a way to hold you to it. You also learned about Aaron Coleman, the local conspiracy theorist, or blogger, conspiracy theorist blogger, who holds a high, does he hold a high priority for you? That is up for you to decide and to discuss with your coterie. Sawyer, you clocked the Hecata boss, Saul, in your escape. Should you worry more about him, or the looming threat of Caitlin Longhorn, who has landed in the outskirts of the Grand Strand? What you do or don't do will have consequences. Maybe not tonight, and maybe not for you, but the veil of secrecy around the world of darkness is so tight that even its oldest and wisest denizens cannot maintain total constant vigilance against its threats. It is now time for you to decide where you will go from here.
Guys, I have news.
News?
What exactly?
Well, judging off of what Stella said,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
even if deals are interrupted, it's very possible that the repercussions of that sort of expectations might come to bite me. Again, you guys didn't give them any of your blood. They didn't get any of your blood, did they?
I
No,
don't think so.
not that I
um,
saw or felt.
Cool.
I hit Saul pretty hard, but
Did you draw blood?
no, I'm
Oh.
good.
Darn.
Cool. they wanted, in exchange for Esther,
Mhm.
they wanted something in return. They wanted a favor or a... They didn't call it a boon. They just called it like a trade, basically.
Mhm.
And I panicked. And they wanted, because they said the blood of the deranged was important and like high quality and high value. So I offered the only thing that I thought of that would be more impressive than that, and so I offered lupine blood. I don't know. That's not the scary part.
That's not the scary part.
Okay,
What?
Like, this whole thing's fucked. I'm sorry. I panicked.
I mean, I can't believe I hit him in the face. Like, that's a whole.
The two people I was talking to, they wanted collateral. They didn't trust that I could deliver on lupine blood, because why the fuck would they? So they wanted our blood.
What?
For what?
They just said it was going to be collateral, and I don't know what that means. So, again, you're sure they didn't get any of that, right?
No.
No. Like, we went and got Esther. Saul wanted me to work for him. And he asked in the way that Hunter asked Ruby when we were at, his place. Okay. Yeah. Then we ran. I grabbed Theo and ran.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all bad. This is
It's all very bad.
It's all real bad.
So, I mean, that's a bonus. They don't have our blood, so I mean, even if they're mad and we don't give them lupine blood, because I truthfully don't even know how that would work. I think Julia would fucking murder me if I meet her in person. So I had a light plan in my head. But we could. I don't know what, if they don't have your blood, then there's not really repercussion, I don't think. They saw you guys too, so I wanted to run this by you. I didn't want to just fuck you guys on this, and I didn't like offer you guys up freely. It wasn't like I tried to negotiate, and they weren't really taking no for an answer.
No, Ramon. I
It's
don't
okay.
think he will ever.
Now, the thing is that the whole lupine thing, so I'm guessing you're thinking your sister doesn't like you anymore.
No, she doesn't. No, she does not. She didn't like me too much to begin with, but...
Murder was said several times in the conversation you told us about, so,
Yeah.
And all the other, all these assholes in power who have a lot more power than we do, the thick bloods or whatever they want to call themselves, are afraid of werewolves.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying, if we're the bottom of the food chain and the top dogs are afraid of the werewolf, we're fucked.
So I
agree.
Okay, so let me run this by you, because
Okay.
Here's my light plan, okay?
Yeah.
Because I did factor that in, and it was quick. Because while we were driving, I was thinking about this. If the top dogs are afraid of them, then she could probably handle a lot, right? Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. Okay, I think this is a relatively okay plan. If I give her a call and tell her, so my initial plan was to go grab my family, grab Mom and my little sister, and then that will like quickly grab them, not kidnap, just take them on a small trip, and then call Julia and tell them that These kindred took mom and sister, and we need your help. I can't do this alone. And then she would show up at the hospital and wreck house, and then kind of handle one of our problems for us.
Okay.
Is that... You're looking at me, Sawyer, like I'm...
Okay, here's the thing, though. Did you see what she looked like in the freezer? Like,
it's a little hazy. I had just been killed.
She was gonna come after. Like, I was hungry, and like, hangry gets all wonky, which
It does.
I saw her clearly.
thinking
She
about-
was scary as fuck. She
So,
was a giant mutation of a wolf. And also, Ramón, you know I love you. You know you're one of my best friends. But let me repeat what you're saying. You want us, who we could freak out at any moment and attack somebody, go to your mom and sister, who your other sister has already told us if we go anywhere near, she's going to kill us on the spot. And then you want to lie to your sister, saying that your family has been kidnapped. Does any of this sound like a good idea? I mean, I love you. You're a smart human being, but no, we can't.
I mean, we would feed before we picked them up.
Oh, God.
I don't think that's the point.
it's the I will murder you if you go near mom.
Yeah, and I mean that's
So-
fair.
So how would we make it so that if we go near your mom, and we're just gonna lay this on the table, it would be kidnapping. It would be taking someone under false pretenses instead of like a family trip. Ramón, you're kidnapping them to hold them somewhere to say that they've been kidnapped. I'm not sure we actually have to worry about the whole like legal aspects of that, because yeah, I don't think we're with that anymore, especially given the whole conversation about the police are in our pocket
Okay.
deal. It's concerning on a number of
It's-
levels.
So that,
Yeah.
like I said, this was just
Anyway.
the quick light plan that I came up with. I'm open to suggestions, and I'm not saying it's perfect. I see the holes. I just don't want the hospital to become a problem.
I'm really concerned about the fact that apparently the leader of that hospital and I had that interaction. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna call it that.
We're in over our heads, y'all.
Yeah, we are.
Little
So
bit.
how do we get? So like we did. I will fully admit this. We kidnapped Esther, but it was for her own good. So I feel no regrets about it.
Same.
No
Mhm.
regrets about that whole thing.
Yeah.
Some regrets.
Wait, what about-
Anyway, so technically, whatever deal you made, we didn't make. Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know the legal. I don't understand how the structure works exactly for us now. But it seems like if we
We need to-
didn't and they didn't and we did, we don't.
we need
You know,
advice. We need
We need advice.
We need
Yeah.
advice.
and
That was
we
my
need-
question.
Galen's not available apparently.
What
Yeah,
about the
Hunter
theme
was
park?
doing something.
The commune that's being built at that theme park with all the Thin Bloods. We need.
Shit,
We're in over
yeah.
our heads. We need strength in numbers.
Razor's gonna want his fucking
And
truck
Razor's-
back.
Razor's truck. We should
Fuck.
probably figure out
Fuck.
another way around.
Maybe
don't
the Thin
know
Bloods
the-
got a network or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what a commune does, right? Or that's what a community does. Help each other out, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be just all exchanging of favors and owing them, and I feel like the longer we keep Razor's truck, we need to get a vehicle of our own. I think.
So
Yeah, maybe we make sure that one of us has Tex's keys when they
disappear.
sidestep, I think is what
That's
they called
so
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
I really
my
would like
God,
to know
that's
more
not
about
bad.
that, but they've stepped. So
I mean, we may be able to if we go back to the hotel, we may be able to pick the lock of their SUV, but I don't know how to turn it on without a key or anything like that.
you can find pretty much everything on Google. So I mean, we could just look into that, do some research, kind of figure that out. Maybe bust out a window. I don't know. This is me now. I haven't had to have these thoughts ever in my life. And
Same.
now,
You're telling me.
anyway, so for right now, we do have Razor's truck.
Yeah.
So we take that truck. Maybe we go talk to Razor about this. Talk to the other Thin Bloods. Get some advice about how they deal with.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the
Are we
hospital.
calling them the Thick Bloods? Is that? It's
They call us Thin Bloods, so why not?
Duskborn, which I think is way
Oh,
cooler.
I think
sounding,
it's way
honestly.
nicer.
Duskborn
Yeah,
sounds like a rock
I
band.
like Duskborn, but
It does.
apparently
I like
there's
it.
some assholes that call us Thin Bloods. So I say if somebody calls us a Thin Blood, we call them a Thick Blood.
Yeah, what do we call the people that call us Duskborn? They kind of deserve a cool rocker name.
Probably
don't
by
they?
their probably
By their name or their clan
Name.
name.
yeah.
Bear.
Clan.
Bear.
We should probably figure out about clans too, because
That's
people
Yeah.
keep throwing around these names: Hakata, La Sombra.
it's really irritating that I don't know any of this. Actually.
Yeah, I can't concentrate enough to keep notes at this point
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah. That's why we have Theo. Theo's always been on top of that. She's great like that. So
Apparently there's no
I
orientation for this whole
no,
lifestyle.
there's not. You just kind of get thrown, and they go, "Hey, good
I mean,
luck."
there was gonna
And
be an
don't fuck up.
orientation, but that guy is apparently a mass murdering, cage keeping asshole. So I mean,
Yeah.
if that was our only option, I think you know what? Fuck that. I think we're doing pretty damn well.
We're doing pretty fucking good for having been cannon fodder that they were gonna keep in cages.
I mean,
Even if they were metaphorical cages, a cage is still a cage. All right.
I mean,
Cage still a cage?
we're still alive, and from what I understand, it's better than what a lot of people in our situation happens in other cities. So
I wish I had the amount of optimism that that you all do. Maybe I'm just a perfectionist. I don't know.
because optimism
You
is
okay,
all we
Theo?
got.
I'm sorry.
You doing okay?
I'm fine. I'm just hungry, and the only thing I could possibly think of is, well, didn't Stella say something about how Saul and Hunter's group of friends, Coterie, have beef? Didn't they? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think Victoria said something about
Victoria. Someone said it.
Yeah.
Kananti and Saul.
Kananti and
Frankie.
Saul, and Frankie. I don't know. I was wondering if
I was too busy trying not to make her upset. She seemed
fair.
not.
We could really. No, she's chilling right across the street from the hospital. Never mind. That's a dumb idea.
We could go back and see what exactly happens, but I'd prefer to go get Theo some food, and then we go talk to the Thin Bloods.
Yeah, let's do that. That
I
sounds
see
good.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you guys said, the deal wasn't struck, so I think maybe we have. I think that buys us at the very least time, right? They're not gonna wage
so.
war on us for a broken promise, are they? That would be nuts. That would be
We're
That'd
not
be
important
petty.
enough to wage war on.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. That'd be. No one could operate like that. A society could not function like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, yep.
That's the thing is, I don't know. I don't know. I
know.
don't like not knowing. I want to know
I don't
the
either.
rules. I
Me.
want to know. I need the parameters, guys.
Everybody tells us not to fuck up, but nobody tells us how to not fuck up.
We just don't. We just suck ass. We just kiss everyone's ass, and that's apparently our role. Which I'm not good at. I've never been good at that. I don't.
To kiss the right ass to get ahead in life. I guess it's the same way here.
Which then bites you in the ass
I
from
hate this
my
fucking place.
experience.
I hate this fucking place.
So-
I'm just gonna say it. I hate this fucking place.
Yeah, not my
It's
favorite.
home now, though.
Seems
Go
that
ahead,
way.
Matt.
So, can I take it that you are all planning on heading towards the Freestyle Amusement Park?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the commune of Thin Bloods.
Yes.
Giving Theo some food first.
Yes.
Nom nom nom.
Sawyer promised
So-
Theo food.
So, what is in your local area where you are? You are currently in what is called Longs. It is on the outskirts of the Grand Strand, but not in the same outskirts where Caitlin Longhorn is. This is the northern outskirts. This is heading into North Carolina. So, what's here? Well, it's mostly residential outside of the dirt roads. You have a couple of condominiums, sort of condominium complexes, golf courses. You have a couple of dive bars. What's your taste, Theo? Or do you want to wait until you get to Freestyle Amusement Park? Because you need to head in the other direction to do that.
I mean, I'm good to wait.
Are you
It-
sure?
Yeah. I think we have more pressing matters. I'm just gonna be in the back and be quiet.
Maybe
Actually,
the
I-
Flintlots have food.
Maybe, or we
Yeah.
might have to pay for it. Like, it's probably better if you eat. It'd be better if you ate.
I'm sure you could find somebody who's been drinking for a bit in one of these dive bars, convince him, give him like little fluttery eyes and take him around the corner. I'm sure. Oh, come on.
Or we could just beat him and drag him into an alleyway.
I like that idea at this point.
So your choices
make
in,
that happen.
terms of
Yeah.
in terms of proximity, your
Mhm.
choices are the Colonial Charters Golf Club, which is full of condominiums. That might be, should you want to see if someone's out maybe walking their dog or someone's sitting on their porch, but there are a significant amount of people living in these condos.
Mhm.
So you
Makes
might come into an issue with that. Or should you drive further north into Longs, the closest bar, according to your Google Maps, would be the Oasis. There's actually another bar that is closer, but for some reason it says that it's closed. It's called Suck Bang Blow, and it's a biker bar. As everyone in the Myrtle Beach knows, Suck Bang Blow is the sound of when you turn on a motorcycle.
Mm.
I love
Oh,
this place. I love this
yep.
place.
What a turnaround just from the title of a bar.
Incredible. I mean, I'm definitely more comfortable and people-wise in the condominiums, but I feel like there's more people to bear witness. I don't need any more of those problems.
We could dive bar it, and like I said, it's not elegant. It's not like, I'm sure like you had like your own expectations about vampirism, where it would be like, what is it, sensual, not sexual, but like bringing people in. But I mean,
Seduced.
yeah, that. But we could just beat someone over the fucking head, and
We could go in. People go missing in Myrtle Beach all the time, and we could just, if it goes bad, it goes bad. We'll make sure it doesn't go bad, like Anthony said. But we can go grab someone for you. We could in and out, put him in the back alley. I don't.
Sure. Well,
What's 2 kidnappings in a night?
Eh,
So what is the plan exactly?
I think
which dive bar do you want to go to, y'all? It doesn't really
Well,
make a
Suck Bang
difference.
Blow says that it is closed.
yeah.
Should you want to look further into that, you can, why it might be closed. But then the next bar is the Oasis.
Could go to the Oasis.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
we could goon squad, grab somebody for Theo.
while they're
Perfect.
while they're talking, I'm gonna pull out my phone, and I'm gonna kind of Google more about this Suck Bang Blow, because I'm like, wait, why is it closed?
Yeah, it's actually strange for it to be closed. It is May, which, as anyone who lives sort of in the South knows, that's bike weeks. Bike weeks all summer long coming up. So weird that it would be closed. as soon as you Google the name, the first thing that comes up is an article specifically by this Aaron Coleman person, which is not a name that you know of. It's only a name Ramón knows of. And they talk in their little blog post that this place was the target of the Illuminati because there was clearly lizard people who owned the bar, and they were one of the many places subject to these gas leaks, which he doesn't believe are gas leaks here in Myrtle Beach. He believes they are targeted explosions.
Hey, y'all.
Yes.
This little biker bar that's closed, something's a little off about it. You remember those gas leaks that were being reported?
Yeah.
Same thing happened at this place.
Yeah.
Can I see that real quick, Ruby?
Sure. And I hand Ramón my phone. It's some weird article, like guys talking about like lizard people and all that, but the gas leaks is interesting.
This is the same dude who wrote about Esther.
What?
Which is also a loose end, I think we should probably take care of if we're being true to our word to Anthony and handling our own shit.
Probably.
We should at least go talk to him.
Yeah.
At least pull it away from maybe.
Yeah.
Or
it sounds like
dude,
this dude's gonna get fucking killed. He keeps investigating like.
I hate this thought. I hate it, but you said the blood of the delusional was a delicacy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
god.
But I mean, you're
Oh my
not
God.
wrong, but oh my god.
That
that's
could
a-
kill two birds with one stone.
That's a better
I feel
plan.
gross.
That's a better
Oh my
plan.
god, I feel gross.
Don't feel gross. You're a fucking. I'll just grab Sawyer and just give him a hug. You're a genius.
Sawyer will
Okay.
run back, just being like,
To be fair, we were told that the masquerade was one of the things that we can't fuck up. So
It's true.
So this guy's going to get himself killed anyway. I mean, the more he sniffs around.
I mean, he's
Maybe
talking about
we
the
just-
Illuminati blowing up a biker bar. That's pretty fucking delusional. I think that. I mean, he's granted he's not far off, but it's pretty fucking delusional.
yeah. So we take.
What if I
we-
fed on
we-
him? If
3
we're gonna copy
kidnappings.
him anyway.
Yeah, if we're
If
gonna
we're
grab.
touch him anyway.
But okay, we don't
And
know. We would figure out where this dude lives.
I mean, that's a good point. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm
We
sorry.
also-
You should definitely. I mean,
We should. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Theo could take a drink or two.
let's not
this
say
guy.
that. That
Yeah.
would be. Anyway, let's go kidnap someone for Theo and then kidnap another guy because this is what we do now. We might as
Serial
well get good at
kidnapping.
it. Serial-
Serial
We're
kidnapping.
serial kidnappers now.
Apparently.
Yeah. Then we'll.
Ruby and Ramón. Wits investigation.
Fuck.
Okay. Wits.
I used to enjoy rolling dice, Huddy.
Damn it.
Now it brings nothing but fear. One success.
Hang on one second.
Do not forget your willpower. I don't believe anyone has spent any. Except maybe Sawyer. Sawyer seems to be. This
One.
is
Sawyer
Sawyer's.
spent one. Yeah,
Mhm.
Sawyer spent one, and then
Did I?
is currently just in a small state of crisis, just standing super close to Theo, just being like, so.
I got one success.
Ramón, you also won success.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and spend willpower and just the one success was on the blood dice. I'll re-roll the 3. It means nothing. It means nothing to me. I got one success.
I'll go ahead and re-roll and spend a willpower too.
Okay.
And I oh wait, no. Okay, so now I got 2 successes. Sweet.
That's a little bit better. So, with 2 successes, Ramón, you are looking at the article for Suck Bang Blow, and you're having trouble trying to. It's so much nonsense, and it's so hard to discern what might be true from it or not that you're getting a little frustrated scrolling through his archive of blogs going back years. But Ruby, you go, nah, not even going to try and look through his stuff, try to figure out where this guy might live. You know, if there's some sort of personal blog post in all of this nonsense. You head back to the main page and refresh it, and you see that the last place that he was wrote about, where he was at, was only 6 hours ago. And it was at a place called the Treasure Club. It's a strip club in Myrtle Beach. And what he was writing about specifically is the employees at the Treasure Club, he believes, are feeding or donating their blood to the local politicians.
Yo, okay, he updated.
Okay.
Place called the Treasure Club. I don't know why that's not. But look, he's talking about blood donating or feeding to local politicians.
This dude's gonna get fucking killed.
I know, but that was 6 hours ago. What if he's just kind of lingering up there? I mean, if this is something that he's investigating.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can
He
check
seems
on
like
it.
the kind to waste time investigating something like that.
No, well, no, not necessarily, but also, I'm gonna Google the Treasure Club, see if it's on the way to our destination.
Your destination being where?
The
Freestyle Amusement Park?
Mhm.
Yes, it is before the Freestyle Amusement Park.
Okay.
It's on the way to the amusement park,
Perfect.
and that might be a place to get you something to eat. So we could go there, check out to see if this guy is still lingering around, get you something to eat, and if he's not, then we'll just move on our way to the amusement park.
Well, hypothetically, if he's right, and if he's investigating that place,
It might be, what do they call it, kindred owned?
yeah. So that's
Kindred, yeah.
that could be a problem, couldn't it? If we're feeding from.
Yeah,
Unless we get him, like I said.
unless we want to hold on. So it seems like favors. So it'd be
Oh.
what would we don't have anything to offer.
It sounds like with this whole favor system, it's just like they'll call you when they need something. So if we could ask for, like, get Theo a bite to eat, just say I owe you or something like that.
Yeah, but we could get her something to eat now without having
Yeah,
to deal with the
we-
favor system.
We could hit up Oasis,
Because we were gonna.
grab someone, then go check out this place, and
Okay.
That
and
sounds
then
good.
see how much in the future that costs, so we know,
Do we still want
and
to check
then
out
kidnap
the
that guy.
Do we still want to check out the Thin Blood commune? Because that's.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this treasure club place is on the way to the Thin Blood.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's. Okay, so order of operations.
Theo needs to feed. So we'll go to Oasis, then we'll go to the treasure club, and then we'll go to the theme park.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, quick and easy.
'Cause
We got this.
We don't want to kidnap someone from another kindred establishment, because that could also mean
Yeah,
we
what
owe.
God.
So like we just figure out where he lives and go from
There's
there.
no way he belongs to somebody, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I hope not.
Because they wouldn't allow someone like this to just
Mm,
be gallivanting and like being stupid and writing shit
Not
about
unless-
their businesses and whatnot, right?
Not unless the vampire that owns them is insane.
There's no. Everyone we've met seems pretty put together. There's no
Yeah.
like crazy. There's nothing. Theo, there's nothing like mad vampire stories, right? There's no like.
I mean,
They're
they
all
put,
like
mean-
distinguished fucking aristocrats.
they put
All of them.
they
but-
put people in cages, and then they trick people like us into going to Piggly Wiggly's. So
That's cruel. Cruelty is
How-
not the same as insanity.
True.
That's-
No.
All right. So, Theo,
Off
ready to
way.
get something to eat?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So it is a very short drive down the road, down the dirt road, to get to the Oasis. I assume, Theo, you're in the front seat with either Ruby or Ramón, whoever is driving, because you accidentally taking a tumble out of the flatbed could be disastrous for you.
Absolutely.
So You arrive at the Oasis. It is dimly lit. It looks like it's practically plastered together with particle board. It is really a place just for locals. And you see a couple of bikes here, and you see one car.
Okay.
Who's going in? How are you approaching? How are you want to do this?
Theo, you want me to come in with you?
I was thinking about asking for directions and like bringing them to the car. Like somebody who's alone. I don't know.
Or
We have a flat tire and need
help.
Yeah, but that plays on. That plays on people being kind, and people in this city don't seem kind. As shitty as this seems, I look like a goddamn corpse. I look like a murderer. You're a young, impressionable woman. What if you go up to them and say, "Excuse me, I need help. Someone's following me," and that person is me, and then we grab him.
But what are we going to do with him after Theo feeds? I mean, catch and release?
Yeah.
Knock them out, I suppose. I don't know.
I can hit. Ruby can hit pretty hard.
I can knock somebody out.
Yeah. And it seems that when you
is there an alleyway close by?
No.
I didn't think so.
This is a shack on the side of the highway.
Ew.
Makes sense.
Highway.
I think, judging off of, we could try your guys' way, but I think judging off of how everything's been going so far, I don't think that they're going to be inclined to help anybody.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. But as long as from what I've seen, in the past 2 days, as long as Theo can get her fangs in them, it seems to.
Oh yeah, they get all fuzzy headed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, maybe if you can.
People at a hunter's place.
I'll call you later
earlier.
Situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you can just, like I said, put on the charm, flutter the eyes, and convince somebody to go into the bathroom with you.
Yep.
I could.
I'm sorry.
I know it's gross.
No, it's fine. I do it. Whatever.
Girls gotta eat, right?
Girls gotta eat.
So you're making me a willpower check, please.
Yep.
Who is planning on going in? Not asking you, Sawyer. Who's planning on going in?
I can't go in. That look gross.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in with Theo.
Theo and Ruby. Okay. I only need one success.
Don't do it. Look at me. Don't do it.
Cannot roll willpower dice.
1. I got a 10, a 1, a 4, and a 2.
Wow.
Uh-huh. So with that one success, which is all I needed, should Theo lure someone into the bathroom under seductive means, you will not feel the need to interfere, nor will you feel the need to find someone for her, so you do not have to witness such a thing.
Yeah, no.
Are you going in? With that one willpower, you can resist the temptation to go with her.
So, here's the phone. Here's the phone that you can call Ramon's phone.
Okay.
If things go, and Sawyer's gonna sit in the back of the truck and fold their hands together and just
Dangle the feet.
dangle the feet. Yeah.
All right. So we'll get right to that after Theo feeds. So inside the Oasis, as I said, it is small and dimly lit. It smells heavily of cigarette smoke and old beer. We're in South Carolina, where in bars you can still smoke. So all you see behind the counter is an elderly gentleman in his 60s to early 70s, and the two bikers, you assume are the ones who own the bikes outside, are sitting in the corner in sort of a corner booth with leather that's falling off. Music is playing from a speaker that you can't see anywhere, and it appears to be some sort of honky tonk, maybe like Hank Williams or something.
The two bikers are together, sitting together.
Smoking and each sharing a Miller or a Bud.
I immediately does the cigarette smoke, since Ruby hasn't had one in a while, does it do anything for her?
No. You don't feel like you must smoke a cigarette, but you feel like, I wonder if I can smoke cigarettes still. The bartender finally notices you and he says, well, hello. We don't get young ladies in here often. What can I get for you this evening?
Oh,
Honestly, just water for now. Water with lemon.
you know what? I'll take a Bud Light.
Well, that's my kind of girl. I'm sorry, darling. I don't have any lemons. No
That's fine.
cocktails here.
No, that's fine.
So you get tap water, Theo,
Hell yeah.
in a dirty glass. And Ruby, you get a Bud Light in a can.
Sweet. Thanks so much. How much I owe you?
I'll collect you before you leave. And you can't take that Bud Light to go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Say, you wouldn't happen. I'm sorry, I lost my cigarettes. You wouldn't happen to have an extra one, would you?
I quit, but there is a machine right over there. You can get yourself one.
And I'm thinking to myself, I have no money.
Neither do I.
So I'm gonna try, because nobody has told me, but I'm gonna try and take a sip of the Bud Light. How's it taste?
It tastes like a bodily fluid that you would not want to be drinking.
Oh, so it tastes like
And
peas
I
or
need
normal
you
Bud Light.
for every turn, or for the scene rather, I need you to spend a point of willpower not to throw it up right now.
Oh, God.
Unless you want to. That you do not have to spend willpower.
Fuck it.
Could be a great distraction.
Oh.
It could, you know what? I'm gonna take one sip and immediately go, can I attempt to run to the bathroom if there's a bathroom?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to run to the bathroom.
If you'd like to make it, spend me that willpower.
All right. I will, let's see. How much willpower do I have?
How many dots in willpower do you have?
Uh,
You should have 4 or 5. I think you've
Yeah.
only spent 1.
yeah. Okay, so I've only spent 1, so I should have 4 or 5.
What is your composure and resolve? Those
Composure.
dots mixed together.
Composure and resolve. Sorry, I keep forgetting this. Okay. Composure is 2.
Mhm.
Resolve is 2. So 4
So you
altogether.
have 4 altogether. You've spent 1 tonight,
So
so
3.
you have 3 left.
Okay. So yes, I will go ahead. I'll spend 1 and just go down to 2.
So you run to the bathroom. You're gagging, retching loudly.
I'm making a
Bartend-
big old scene.
The bartender seems concerned and walks over into the side where the bathroom is, which is away from the view of the bar. Are you all right there, darling? Comes after you. And Theo, this is your chance, should you wish to take it.
Yes, I will kind of follow like I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little quick jaunt. And you say he's out of view.
So the bar is here, and
Mhm.
if you walk around, there's a very small, what you call like a hallway, very, very thin, where there are 2 bathrooms. So it's out of the view of the bikers at the very least.
Right. So I'll come up behind him. How tall is
Mhm.
he?
Not tall, maybe about 5'6", 5'7".
Oh. Sweet.
Elderly, he's hunched over.
Oh, okay, sweet. So I'll kind of be like, is she okay? And I'll kind of get in front of him and start to open the door. Ruby went into the bathroom then. At this point. I'll open the door, be like, can you help me make sure she's okay?
I really wouldn't feel very comfortable going into the ladies' room.
It's just for a second. She could be really sick.
Give me a charisma and persuasion roll.
Okay, I got
A reminder, fangs in the throat will cease all conversation.
Yes. Well, if it doesn't work, then that's what's
I'll need this to be significantly higher than 1 success.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know.
You can rouse if you want to risk the hunger. You must choose before you roll, though.
Yeah, I'll do that thing.
I believe in you.
Okay, that's a success. So
add one more dice.
Yes, thank you. Okay, everything's fine. Yeet. Okay. 3.
That is the least I needed.
Oh, thank God.
So he looks down at you and he goes, well, you are awful tiny. Maybe you might need some help getting her up or all right. Real quick.
Okay. And I'll hold the door open for him. Once it's closed, then I will bite.
Mm-hmm. Takes him entirely by surprise. And as soon as your fangs pierce the very soft and almost papery thin flesh of his skin, you suddenly have what you need. He goes limp in your arms and you sort of need to hold him up, and he's a lot heavier than you thought, but you can handle it. You lean against the door as you drink. I need to know how much you are taking.
Okay, so like 2?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
You are not familiar with drinking straight from a human being. You have not done it yet, but this is better than the blood bag you got from Hunter. This is better than 100 blood bags you could have gotten from Hunter. This is the real deal. This is better than anything. You thought that blood bag was good? It doesn't even compare. And you drink, and you drink. And you start to, as you're holding him up against you, starting to feel his heartbeat is starting to slow.
All right, I'll stop at that point.
Mm-hmm. And he cannot stand back up on his own. The amount that you took may not be detrimental to a young, healthy person, but to an elderly gentleman, this was a lot of blood for him to lose all at once. And he slides out from under your arms, slides down on the floor. Ruby, you can come out. You spent that willpower, so you have not actually thrown up. You were just making the loud retching sounds, and you don't feel very good. But you see that this man is not unconscious. He's breathing, but he might need medical attention should you leave him.
So I'll look. The wound's closed, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Could just say that he started having signs of a heart attack. Call an ambulance and leave.
Yeah, could say that he passed out, and after he heard me retch or smelled something. Yeah, let's call 911 and leave. We don't need to be here to talk to the ambulance, right?
No.
Okay.
So as you do that, outside, Sawyer and Ramón, is there anything that you have discussed while you wait?
How are you doing, dude? Like,
bad.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, this, like, I mean, it's bad. All this is bad, and it was bad before, and
yeah,
it was bad before, and it just got kind of worse. And it really sucks because, like, right now, things have actually been going better than they have been for, like, a while, man.
Yeah, dude, you're telling me.
What do you mean?
I was really hoping that this trip would be like the start of something cool, something good.
Yeah.
You know how you said Morgan kicked you to the curb?
So, yeah, she did. There's a whole thing that happened. It's not really important to go into that right now, seeing as how she's dead and all, but
Yeah.
for like the past year, I've been living out of my fucking office, man.
Yeah, dude, I've been living out of my Forerunner.
What?
Yeah, it's been
Like what? What?
It's been a minute. It's been like over a year.
Like, did they cut your housing at the school?
I never had housing. My grades were not good enough to get any type of scholarship or anything like this. This has all been out of pocket for me, man.
Fuck, dude.
It is quite literally the least of my worries right now. It's been very cool to be able to sleep in a bed, even if it's just borrowed from Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, do you know how hard it is to sleep in like an office chair?
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, at least with the Forerunner I can put the seats down.
Yeah, no. You like sleep on the...
How did you do do showers and stuff? Did you do the gym?
Yeah, no, the office, like, I'd say I was picking up like stuff for the office and head back in, and yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
And as you share this moment of brevity, both of you see Theo and Ruby rushing out of the bar quickly. And
that's a good sign.
see it on Ruby's face as in a gesture. Let's go. Go.
All right, cool. We'll...
Yeah,
We gotta go now. Okay.
Yep.
yeah.
And I guess Theo and I are in the front, and I start
Mhm.
driving.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so sort of get in the back and just
Well,
stare.
great is relative.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it wasn't really time to ask, but hopefully Theo didn't kill anyone in there based on the way that they left. But now, Ruby, you have a phone, you know the way, or at least you know that Google will tell you the way to head to the Treasure Club.
Yes.
On the way to the abandoned freestyle amusement park.
Yes.
As you head back into the beach, we will pick up our story after the break. Welcome back, everyone, to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition chronicle. Are We Dead Yet? Our Thin Blood Chronicle. Our Thin Bloods are right now inside Razor's very cheap, beat-up, rusted pickup truck, heading down the Grand Strand, heading back to the beach, where everything is bright and loud and festive. And as you all enter the area, I need a few things. Sawyer and Ramón, I need a rouse check because this place smells fantastic. You can smell the fresh, young, sweaty bodies all around you. And you would think that wouldn't be a great smell, but to you, it is a fantastic smell.
Success.
Ramón, you do not get hungrier. Sawyer, you also don't get hungry. You smell it. The beast stirs slightly within you, but does not start pounding at your chest or making your teeth itch. However, Ruby, you have left the scene, and it is time for you to throw up, and you decided that you were driving. So, here's what's going to happen.
No. Oh, no.
I need a dexterity drive from you. Make it count, because things could go bad with Razor's truck.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Oh.
Dexterity and drive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I could. Let's see.
Before you roll, Theo, wits and awareness to let me know if you are aware enough of what's going to happen to assist Ruby in maybe
Yeah.
grabbing the wheel should you need to.
That was my thinking too. Okay.
Give me at least 2 successes.
Sweet.
Come on.
The
Us
more
to roll.
successes you get, the less successes Ruby needs.
I got 2 successes.
Dex drive, Ruby.
Hello.
Oh, I got 4 successes.
Amazing. Which is exactly what you needed without Theo's help. But with Theo's 2 successes, that gives you 6 successes. So here's what happens. As you're driving, Ruby, and you're thinking, okay, we're going to go. Theo's gotten fed. Everything's good. We're keeping track of everything. We're not messing up on anything. Yeah, maybe that old man's a little, out of it, but, we called 911. We did the right thing. Things are going great. No fuck-ups tonight. And then you feel the vomit rising within you from the beer that you drank and you'd completely forgotten about. You're quick enough to roll down the window, and this is a manual roll because this is a very old truck, and you lean over and you puke. From Ramón and Sawyer, I'm going to need a Dex Athletics or a Dex Awareness, whichever is higher for you, to not get splattered with vomit.
Oh no.
Let's go with Dex and Awareness. So I have the don't judge me, Dex and Awareness.
And Ruby's vomit is not like human vomit. Not that that would make this situation better. Ruby, your vomit is completely comprised of blood. Blood you have no idea where it has come from.
3 successes to notice that Ruby has hurled and is headed for it.
How many successes for you, Ramón?
0.
Oh no.
So here's what happens. Sawyer, you are on the other side of the truck, so you don't even need to worry about this. You're on the side of the passenger side of the truck where Theo is, so you can see her through the window. But Ramón, you're on the other side. Balance is important in this old truck. You don't know if it's going to give way at any moment. And as you just lean your head over, just so you can see Ruby in the driver's side mirror, just to make sure that everything's going okay, you see a bunch of blood streaming at your face in the wind. And you're going to take it full on in the face.
Yep.
Oh my god. Are you
Ruby, are you
That-
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bud Light is nasty.
Yes,
but
it is.
I don't think we can drink it.
Okay. Okay.
And I look in the rear view mirror.
You see Ramon's face is completely dripping with your viscous.
Oh God.
Sorry, you remember how I said things were getting better? And this was a better situation?
No, we should just never talk. We should never say those words out loud.
Yeah, no, dude, everything's
maybe-
gonna be awful always.
Yeah, everything's gonna be like this all the time. So let's not get too comfortable and just enjoy it in silence. Here,
Ruby, do you pull over or do you keep
and
driving?
I'm going to keep going to the treasure club, and I will deeply apologize when we get there.
So it's not far. Theo, with your 2 successes of witness and awareness, as you're pulling up into the treasure club, you notice on the side of the road a man walking down the sidewalk, pushing a cart. You can tell that he's headed toward the boardwalk. And in the cart, which during the day might be things like wave boards and whistles and sunscreen and things like that, at night, he seems to have things for keeping you warm, as it does get cold on the beach at night, even in the summer. So he has things in hoodies that say welcome to Myrtle Beach or surfs up. And should Ramón want to go into the treasure club even before he was pelted with blood vomit, this might be a good thing to get him so that he can go into places where he might cause suspicion.
Yeah, is this person too far?
Where Ruby is driving on the right-hand side of the road, she could easily pull over before pulling into the treasure club, and someone in the back seat, or on the flatbed rather, could just reach out and pay him for a hoodie.
We don't have money.
That is true.
That is, well, we could convince him to be charitable. As we're driving and I see that, I'll just point out to Ruby. Remember how you offered Ramon a hoodie and he wasn't able to get one? There's some right there, although we don't have any money.
Let me ask you a question. Has anyone, since receiving Razor's truck, checked any of the compartments of the truck?
Oh,
The glove
no.
compartment, checked anywhere?
No.
No.
I'll do that now.
You pull down the visor, and you see clipped on the visor is a billfold. And there seems to be about, at least you see 150 on the outside of it. You're not sure if the rest of them are ones. And inside the glove compartment is a credit card.
Well, I found money. I feel like
The name on the credit card, by the way, is Horace Jimenez.
Okay, it's good to note down. The hoodies can't be that expensive. Do you want to pull over so we can get him one?
Yeah, sure.
I can owe Horace double for it. I don't care. I
Yeah.
see my money.
And once when we get access to Texas card, we can pay the guy back. Not a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I pull close by. So somebody, whether it's Theo or
Yeah.
people on the back.
Sawyer and Ramon, you aren't aware of the conversation going on in the front seat,
Yeah,
obviously.
no.
You just see them pull over to a man pushing a small cart with a bunch of hoodies on it.
I'll just roll the window down. Hey, can I get one of those? Getting pretty cold tonight.
Sure. Which one do you want? I got this one. It's bright blue. It says "Surfs Up." I got this black one. It says "Welcome to Myrtle Beach." It's got a little palm tree on it, a little palmetto tree.
I like that one. That one's good.
$25.
I will produce $25 or whatever is the closest bill to it.
I lean over to Theo and say, try to get the biggest one.
Yeah, could I? Whatever your biggest size is, I like when they're like boyfriend size. You know what I mean?
3XL? That work
Yeah,
for you?
sure. Yep.
You can produce $25 exactly. And he hands it over through the window.
Awesome. Thank you
Ramon,
so
are
much.
you trying to hide yourself? Are you facing away from this person?
I think at this point I'm probably gonna just take that off and wipe my face and let that be my hidden
Disguise?
just-
And Sawyer, I assume you're providing some sort of support of like,
Yeah, no. Sawyer's like, I can take off my outer shirt, and maybe we could change your shirt.
No,
and-
it's good. It's good. This
or
is
there's
fine.
there
This
might
is...
there's, like with old trucks like this, everybody's
No,
got
this is
a
what
roll
God wanted.
of those like
This is
shop
what God wanted.
towels.
This is fine. This is what it's meant to be.
Yeah,
Ew.
the universe is just like, I just want to know what I did in a past life to deal with this one, or
Dude,
like
I don't
who
know.
I pissed
I
off
don't
in this
know.
one,
I think about that every goddamn day.
right? I'm glad we have these talks now.
Yeah,
It's good.
homeless bros, and I'll hold my fist
Almost
up.
gross. Yeah.
So, as you all pull into the treasure club,
Mhm.
Theo, you can hop out and give Ramon his brand new hoodie that says "Welcome to Myrtle Beach" with the
Got you a
bright
present.
palmetto on it.
Aw.
Got you a present.
And as soon as I get out, I just go up and I give him a big hug and I say, I am so sorry.
Ruby, I say this with all the love that, like, you are warranted as my absolute best friend. You got something going on inside you that needs to be looked at, alright? That was unhealthy. That was like... There's something deeply, deeply wrong going on inside of you right now. Like, I don't know if it's
I will ask you one question, Ramon.
Oh, shit.
The blood that did hit your mouth tasted delicious, whether it was vomited or not. Is that something that you would admit to Ruby?
Ooh, let's find out. I'm gonna... Honestly, it was real gross at first, and I'm not gonna lie, the smell was a little bit interesting, so the stuff that did land, I got some of it in my mouth.
Oh God, that's gotta be so gross.
Is it
I'm
weird to say
sorry.
you taste good? Because that's uncomfortable for everyone involved, I feel like.
Right? See? No, it's awkward, right? Like it's true, but are we not supposed to say it out loud?
I
Like
don't think we're supposed to say it out loud, but
Okay, so we keep those on the inside. We keep how we think our friends taste on the inside.
I'm in agreement
I
with
haven't
that.
been privy to any of this information, so.
And-
Sawyer,
I mean,
how did
you
Theo
do taste great.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
But we were supposed to keep that.
Those are inside
That's a nice
thoughts.
hoodie. That's
Yeah,
a nice
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
hoodie. Thank you.
Where did you
God.
get money from?
Yeah.
I owe
Oh,
I
your
owe
wallet
Horace
back?
$50 now, or Razor rather. I owe $50 now, but it's fine. I just need my card or a card.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put...
You would be the only one who would know, Ramon, that Razor's real name is Horace.
Yeah.
Cool.
My
Yeah.
bad. Remember
Do you think he knows? You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him after this. It's all good.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
If Aaron has any money on him, we'll take that from him, and then
Period.
We'll give some to Horace. That's payment.
So we go full robbery kidnapping.
We are.
What we
This
do
is this is who we are now. We are criminals, and
we're criminals.
yeah, we're criminals and possibly like creeps because we think people taste good. So I don't know.
Look
what
at
my
us living up to our parents' expectations.
God, dude, you were right, Mama. I could do anything I want.
Well, everybody's kind of going through an existential crisis. I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to look up the guy who runs the blog that we're looking for, and I'm going to see if I can find like Facebook, LinkedIn, any sort of picture that I could be like, okay, that's the face.
Of Aaron Coleman?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All of his pictures have him wearing different masks. One of them looks like the mask from Planets of the Apes. Another one is one of the dead president's masks. One of them is just a large bandana. One of them is a virtual mask that has a virtual facade to it. He doesn't seem to want people to know what he looks like.
Of course.
And all of his social media all pertains to different conspiracy theories and touting his own blog.
All right. So let's just go in and survey the place. Maybe if we see somebody, for strip clubs aren't allowed to have people filming. So let's see if we can find somebody filming, writing something down, and if we don't see anything, we'll head straight to the amusement park.
I mean, like, Sawyer's gonna kind of look over at the blog. We could start talking about our lizard overlords. What?
I feel like
bro,
See if anybody's interested.
he believes in lizard people, dude.
Yeah, lizard people.
oh, that's problematic. Okay,
And
I
aliens?
feel
No,
less
it's
and less
so-
bad.
So
I know,
I mean,
all the more reason this guy needs to be committed.
Period. I agree.
is it bad that I don't feel bad about this? I mean, I feel bad, but like,
Not as bad as we should. We probably should. Yeah.
keeps you all safe, and so like I'm trying to like rationalize on a level.
I mean,
Anyway, can I have the phone, Theo?
Oh, of course. Here you go.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So just to orient yourselves, it is around midnight now.
mhm.
So, and as summer approaches, the dawn comes earlier and earlier. So how many hours you have in the night? 4.5 would be pushing it for at least two of you. So where you are at is the Treasure Club. It is poppin'. The parking lot is practically full. It is shaped like a white treasure chest on the outside. And you kind of get this vibe or this feeling that this, maybe it's just Myrtle Beach and there's a pirate stuff and people like pirates here, but you kind of get this feeling that it's trying to look, from externally anyway, from Pirate's Voyage, but it's a little bit less authentic and more ostentatious.
This looks like Hunter's Place, but like the Wish.com version.
Well, remember those two people that y'all fed from, the scantily clad in a kilt and a pirate outfit? You think maybe these two are connected?
Everyone roll me
knows?
one dice. That was a tough night.
Okay.
Let's see what everyone remembers. That
Yeah,
was a tough,
valid.
disorienting night.
It was a tough night.
don't get a 1. That's all I ask.
Oh,
7.
5.
So yes, I one success.
A 5.
I got a 4.
It's a 2.
Sawyer, you
I
are
mean,
the
it's
only
Hunter.
one
Yeah.
who remembers, because at the time you were so enamored with Hunter. But you do remember
Yeah.
Caden saying that the people that were coming were from the Treasure Club.
I think maybe they're connected somehow, because I mean, like when we were talking, like those people were coming from here. But if I remember it, Hunter didn't seem too excited about that.
Honestly, I don't.
What you remember, Sawyer, is
Yeah.
Caden talking about someone named Ike, and how Ike was an incredibly annoying person and a dullard, and someone he does not like dealing with, but has some of the best product in Myrtle Beach, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Caden was annoyed with him, but I mean, whatever he does, he's good at. The dude that owns this place or works here. So I mean, it should be all right, right?
Yeah. I mean, we could even ask, like, what was the guy's name again?
Ike.
Ike. We could even
Yeah.
ask if Ike is available to speak. I mean, I think it's polite for us to like say, "Hey, just wanted to let you know we're here."
I mean, we're looking for somebody who's breaking the masquerade. I think it's
Yeah.
a universal goal to get rid of that.
Here's the thing, though, is based on what we heard. What was her name? Victoria and Mr. Tulip say that's dealt with like a final kind of,
Right.
and we need the dude.
Right.
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 We could just tell him that we're looking for someone. We don't have to get details, right?
Exactly. Sure.
Also, people don't seem to like our kind.
Well,
Well, we'll find out, I
know
guess.
that. Unless it's
Yeah,
obvious.
we could let him know that we're friends with Hunter. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I work for Hunter now, according to the deal we made.
Oh,
So
sure.
yeah, I should probably let Hunter know that.
That might be a good idea.
It's been a long. I'm gonna text some people.
So, as you all make your approach to the Treasure Club, Ramón in your new hoodie, you see there is a bouncer there, a heavy-set gentleman, but he looks friendly enough, and he looks at all of you. Could I get some IDs, please? And he, Theo.
Mm.
You roll 2 in wits and awareness.
Yes.
You can tell by the glint in his eye he's asking for either a human ID or some other kind of identification. It's a glint, you can tell. He looks pointedly at your mouths.
I'll just I'll just say, I don't have I lost my wallet on the beach actually, and I'll kind of open my mouth a little bit.
He very quickly has a very small flashlight that he just blinks once into your mouth as if he's checking something, and then puts it down just as quickly. He doesn't really look at it. He's more looking to make sure no one else in the vicinity knows what he's looking at. It's like, well, I think you can head on inside. Are the rest of your compatriots so ID-less?
Yes.
yeah.
It's been a long night.
Yeah,
I
no,
understand.
it's been a time. So thank you for letting
you
us
so much.
in.
I should let you know I do not recognize any of you, so it is a point that you should introduce yourself to the owner of the establishment.
Where would we find them?
I'll let them know.
Yeah, no, thank you. And it's
Thank you.
Ike, right? I want to make sure I get the.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much,
Sweet.
man.
Thanks.
He goes and he has a little bar stool and he leans back on it, doesn't say anything else.
All right.
Inside the Treasure Club, it is a feast for all of the senses and pleasures of the flesh. It features 3 stages right in the front area, right as you walk in the entrance area, And up on the stage, it is not maybe what you, for those of you who have never been to a strip club, it is maybe not what you would expect from movies. It features male and female dancers in various stages of undress, and quite a large crowd in here. For such a small place, the crowd seems a little bit too thick for fire safety reasons. But based on the interaction you just had outside and what Sawyer told you that they remember from Hunters, you'd imagine that more than one person in here is kindred. You also see off to the left-hand side a velvet rope, and it seems to be where a private area for VIPs.
Gosh,
So do we just wait, or
I imagine just
I
wait.
think so.
Can we get a table? It looks a little crowded. I don't know.
yeah,
A woman approaches you. She's wearing a gold bra and a leather skirt and thigh-high white go-go boots. And she says, "Welcome to the Treasure Club. I had word that we have some new arrivals."
That's right.
That's us. We were.
Mhm.
I'm Ruby, and I hold up my hand.
She takes your hand, kind of as if that's an odd thing for her to do. My name is Carmen. I'm here to escort you to the private section for our special guests of a particular nature.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. Lead the way.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Carmen. Thank you.
I was told to just make sure that you do proper introductions. Name and clan. And she
Got it.
walks you past the velvet rope, and then she turns around and walks away.
Shit.
This might go bad.
Shit.
This
Okay.
might go bad.
Shit.
It's fine. If we
But
get down,
if we just have to name drop. We just have to name drop. They say we're
Yeah.
friends of Hunter.
Hunter and
Victoria.
Galen.
Galen.
Yeah.
And
Victoria. Oh no.
Victoria
Well,
and
Victoria, if it gets real bad.
Still,
Let's not.
what?
I feel like Victoria, like everyone else said it's okay to name drop, or like, not really said it's okay. Not even. No one has said it's okay to name drop.
I don't care.
Victoria,
That's what you do.
Victoria is, I think, our red button.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It seems like no one wants to talk to her. So I don't know if they check if we just like threw it out there.
She also said she was former Camarilla, and that's apparently not a popular thing.
Former
Uh,
is. I don't actually know what section of the city we're in. We should get like a map.
there needs to be a map. There needs to be a map. There
A
needs to be,
territory map?
there really needs to be an orientation.
Yeah. But if
Unfortunately, we don't exactly give out territory maps to newbies.
Yep.
That's
Coming
that's
from-
absolutely
coming
fair,
from
sir.
behind you? Is you see a very imposing, broad-shouldered man who stands well over 6 feet tall and is incredibly muscular. He has a buzz cut, and he has a scar that goes down over his eye, something he must have received as a human. He looks like a drill sergeant, if you look at him and wasn't aware of who he was. My name is Ike. And you are?
Hi, I'm Ruby. And
He doesn't shake your hand.
Okay. This is Ramón.
Hi. Hello.
You
This
look absolutely awful.
I've heard. I know.
Yeah. Sawyer and Theo.
Hi,
Theodora.
Ike. It's nice to meet you. I think. Sorry
What
to take up
clan do
your
you
time.
hail from? Or what clans?
We're Duskborn.
Duskborn is the term we've been told. Yes.
We were told by Hunter.
Ugh. What a prick. I'm Ike, clan Caitiff.
That's a word we don't
That's
know.
a new word for
That's
us.
a new word. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
You seem awful squirrely and awful nervous.
It's
You don't have,
more-
and I imagine it's because of that you're thin bloods, but you don't have to be. Your clan and mine have a lot in common in the sense where nobody likes us because we're different.
Oh,
Sweet.
I'm not thin-blooded, but I don't have flaws. I like to think that I'm flawless.
I love
mean,
that.
I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
really good.
I
yeah.
love that.
So,
We're
so this
just-
is your place?
Yes. Since 1967.
oh wow.
Very nice.
It's gone through a few name changes.
Mhm.
The
That makes
current
sense.
one right now is to piss off Hunter since he rolled into town.
So you've been
Oh,
here
that makes sense.
longer than Hunter.
I've been here since after the war.
Which war?
The last Great War. World War II.
Oh,
Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your service.
Okay.
Sorry, my brother's in the infantry, so
I was out of the war. I was out of the army long before your brother was even a twinkle in your grandmama's eye.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What brings you into my establishment are if you are hungry, if you need a place to feed safely, and I hope without issue, you are welcome to do so here.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
If you want any of the girls or boys on loan, that is something that needs to be negotiated with me.
We
So that's a boon. It's okay to feed here, but if we want more than just feeding here, it's
I operate on money. Favors.
I see. I
good to
God,
know.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you. Okay.
God,
Yeah.
so much.
why does no one do that? Why does no one do that?
Because, well, no one does it because we're eternal. We can get as much money as we want to. We can steal. Some of us can manipulate minds.
Okay, so crime's
Some
not...
of us can do this. And I need all of you to roll. See, he's going to roll. Let's just see how well he rolls his charisma. That's pretty good. Okay.
Okay.
So I need everyone to make composure and resolve rolls.
Okay. That seems fine. I mean, it's a good roll for me, for being
Everything's fine.
honest.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Is this fine?
Oh, that could be better. 3.
Sawyer, I need you to take your dice back. This is...
I rolled 8 successes.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
fantastic.
Oh, okay. I've got 2 successes and I've got 1 red one.
Okay. That's fine. As long as you only have one. You have 1 red one and 1 black one?
No black ones.
Okay, then you're fine. That's just a regular
6
success.
successes.
All right, so I'm going to give a margin to Sawyer.
I have a bestial failure.
Oh.
Well, we're going to deal with that in just a moment. So, Ruby, Ramón, and Theo. All of you suddenly feel completely in awe of the person you're standing before. If any of you felt that maybe he was a little bit attractive, and if you have father issues, you were maybe like daddy vibes, now you're really
Daddy,
feeling
sorry.
it. You're feeling like he is magnanimous, gorgeous. You would follow him into battle. You would fall to your knees if he asked you to. And Ramón, you do fall to your knees and hang your head in front of him in a show of complete supplication with that bestial failure. Sawyer, you are feeling suddenly your eyes drawn to him a little bit more. You're feeling
Mhm.
that energy, that aura coming from him, but you don't feel as compelled. But Theo and Ruby, and especially Ramón, are suddenly very enthralled and very interested in everything he says is fascinating.
Wow. That's
So some of us
really-
can do, so those of us who can do things like this, well, we can get money from anybody.
That'd be nice to
Give me-
learn.
Give me whatever's in your pockets. Empty your pockets right now.
Dude, you can have literally whatever you want.
Oh,
Literally whatever you
I
want.
don't have any pockets, but if I did,
I'm gonna pull out
they
my
would be
gross
everything's
ass
like-
bandana.
All I have is my phone.
Yep. And just lay it at my feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sawyer, you don't feel compelled to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Theo, you're gonna lay the money and the credit card from Horace at his feet.
Yeah. That's really cool. Like I've seen that happen. I've seen someone do another thing. Ramón. Just trying to grab at Ramon's hoodie a little bit. Just maybe we. Okay. No. Okay.
Dude,
Suddenly, none of you feel the compulsion anymore. You all fell back to yourselves. Suddenly, not as interesting as he was just a moment ago. You can get all your things off of my goddamn floor, please.
Yeah, you don't want this. You don't.
Yeah.
This is gross. I'm so sorry. I'm very,
Like,
very sorry.
We could get like we can clean that up actually. Like if we don't want cause.
So the
Sorry.
question of why I do not use money, or why I do not use boons and instead use money, is simply because I am not welcome in the society of the Anarchs or the Camarilla, at least not generally, because of my clan.
So
Oh.
So I don't
Right.
like using their systems and doing the things the way they want them done. I prefer to think of myself as an independent.
ooh,
So that's.
I like-
Makes sense.
Wait a second. We were told that wasn't an option.
yeah.
Well, it is in theory, but of course I live in a place full of Anarchs and Ivory Tower and fucking Sword of Cain, so I kind of have to take a side sometimes. But as soon as things die down, I go back to minding my own business.
So it's more like allies rather than a side, or
Yeah.
If I have to pick a side, I pick the Anarchs because they're less of asses than the Ivory Tower, and they're less self-destructive than the Sabbat.
Sword of Cain is Sabbat.
Interesting. Sort
I
Okay.
imagine you all were part of Kananti's army at some point, and now you've left.
Literally
um,
a single conversation we've had with that man, and that was it.
It's one too many.
I know.
so I've heard.
Yeah.
So,
But in the way that Kananti has his own weaknesses due to the ministry, and the way that Hunter has his own weakness due to the Ravnos, and Galen walks around with his weakness on his goddamn forehead, and you all have weaknesses in your blood, whatever they are.
on my
I have
goddamn
nothing.
forehead.
I
You
have
have-
none.
No. So even okay. I'm sorry. It's just wrapping my head around you. So you can with no weaknesses. Obviously, like you can just be independent. You can just for you specifically, it's easy, right? But
It's easy because I have domain. It's easy because I have money and I have power where I am. Being independent alone in this world is not easy.
Just
Okay.
it takes
But
time
I-
and structure.
And luck.
And look, there's the key factor we're missing, Ramón.
But I need not worry about bleeding from a third eye out of my forehead. And I need not worry about suddenly needing to possess things or suddenly going into a rage.
That's the one that kind of
Yeah,
deal.
that's a fun one to.
Yeah.
Is it? It doesn't seem like that's all of us though.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Every single clan has a weakness, except for mine.
What's the ministry's weakness? Sorry, that was.
No, that's a good question.
I've been out of line.
Now we come to the part where, why should I tell you that?
we
We're barely 3 nights old. I mean,
Then if the purpose of your question is asking me the weakness of Baron Kananti, and you are 3 nights old, I certainly will not tell you unless your goal is to die.
no, our plan at the moment is to kind of avoid him.
Best we can.
Yeah, it's just like in case we've run into him. I mean, he seemed,
contingency.
yeah, he seemed all right. Maybe he'll just leave us alone. So
Yeah, I don't think so. But here's to hoping for that luck.
Mm-hmm.
We
No,
If you are impressed by me being alive during World War II. I cannot even fathom how you would react if you knew how old Kananti was.
He told us it was impolite to ask, which is only something I've heard from people who are old enough to not be alive.
Yeah, he told me that sometimes people just keep the secrets to themselves.
He is not the oldest kindred on the Grand Strand, but he is the second oldest. If the first oldest is no longer with us, which I do not know if they are or not, then he is the oldest kindred in Myrtle Beach.
Who
good to know.
was the original?
No.
A newcomer. Her name is Azaria Duran.
Okay.
All right.
She's, she owns House of Duran in the Camarilla's domain.
Got it.
Clancy, if you've heard of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should take care of our business first, before we get
Yeah.
we're getting distracted. We have a tendency to get sidetracked.
We do.
And it's learning new information, which it's appreciated that you're.
I
taking
was
the time
not
to-
aware you came here for anything other than a drink. That is usually what people come here for, or to lend out my people.
Well, we perhaps, luckily for you, we're not here on that kind of business. We're actually looking for somebody, a human.
Yeah. We got told he hangs out around here sometimes, so it was just trying to,
You would have to
find
describe
him.
it for me. Believe it or not, many people come through these doors every night.
I'm sure.
We know the name Aaron.
His name is
It's not specific enough.
Aaron Coleman. He's a reporter, or he writes articles on the internet.
Maybe he walks around with tinfoil on his head.
It could be a loner, sitting by himself in a corner.
Maybe taking notes.
Maybe someone you picked at.
I think I know who you're speaking of. Short, blonde, got glasses.
Does that match up with his?
You have no idea what he looked like.
Okay.
Great.
The clothes he wears, and his, like, is there a specific type of clothing? Like when we look up his thing, like he has a hoodie or like a shirt, or it's all just
Tends
kind
to
of
be
vague.
a hoodie over the mask. Yeah, completely nondescript.
Well, unfortunately,
he's a person who eyes linger a little too long, and not for the reasons that most people are here.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
Why?
Got it.
Truth be told, we're trying to do the society a service. He's writing articles that are getting dangerously close to breaking one of the rules we learned about, the masquerade.
Interesting.
We're trying to handle it before it becomes a bigger problem.
I suppose everyone else is too busy dealing with a violent clash of faction wars to have even noticed such a thing.
Yeah, he's
That
kind of...
seems to
that
be-
way.
Yeah.
Got a group of people who are willing to help take him off our hands, but other than that,
Who?
The
they run the hospital.
Hecate.
The Hecata.
That's
I wouldn't get into bed with them.
That's what we're
fair
trying not
enough.
to do.
We're trying
so
not.
They're trying to.
That's why.
They're trying to do a lot more than that. I feel like, but
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where he lives. He does come here every few nights. He was here tonight, early though,
Mm.
and he didn't stay long. He actually got kicked out, and his name's up on my board, or his picture's up on my board. If you'd like a picture of him,
that'd be great.
Yes, please.
Sure thing.
to not let him back in.
Yeah.
We could
I
be,
do know, though, that I have a friend who owns a bar called Froggy Bottoms, and Aaron is a regular.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
That's quite literally all we needed. The information is appreciated. If you need something from us, we don't have a whole lot of money. From being absolutely honest,
I don't need anything from you. I'm not very charitable to other clans because I have my own prejudices and I've been treated a certain way by them and their people and their sects and their factions. I do have a soft spot for Thin Bloods because I can relate to your plight, although not exactly.
Thank you.
thank you.
It's appreciated.
Speaking
It is appreciated.
of Thin Bloods, we were actually gonna stop by where a lot of them are supposed to hang out at a abandoned theme
I
park.
don't want to know where the Thin Bloods are.
Understood.
Oh.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's fair. Yeah.
Just wanted to know if you knew anything.
I don't
about
want to know where they are because as much as I can make you fall to your knees, there are people who can extract information from you.
That's
Oh.
fair.
it.
So I don't want to know where they are.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'll
you.
keep that in mind.
And by people, I mean Kananti could, if you
Yeah.
want to.
In that case, I'll make sure that once this thing is all wrapped up, your name stays out of all this
Yeah.
business with Aaron. So
Unfortunately,
you don't get caught up with
there is no
Narcata.
way that you would be able to hide a single thing should Kananti start poking around in your brain.
Yeah.
Have you had any run-ins with him personally, Kanati?
Yes and no. There was a time when I was a young man, I was embraced while I was in Europe before the war had ended, and I was confused and alone, and I may have sought out a cult that he had started in Paris. But I left pretty quickly after I came to my senses, so to speak, after the bloodlust was over and the thrill of, well, yes and no.
So cults are kind of his thing.
The Sabbat is a cult.
Ministry.
And the
That's
Sabbat.
kind of funny,
Okay.
actually.
Not really.
Fair.
That's fair.
That is.
You
very
said you had
fair.
a soft spot for Thin Bloods, though. So, how's your thoughts on Frankie?
You know, it's real funny. It's not that long ago. Hunter and his friends were in here asking about Frankie. Frankie was dealing drugs to my people, and one of them died.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
And for a while, I hated the Thin Bloods. Then, of course, Kananti started using them to blow up establishments. Then I really hated the Thin Bloods. But I met some after we left Myrtle Beach for a little while to regroup, to get some semblance of a plan in place to deal with the Sabbat. And I talked to the ones that he captured, and I talked to the ones that were forced into his cult. And I came back to myself. Again.
That's good. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that there was not going to be any bad blood if something terrible happens to Frankie, and by if I mean when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we...
Maybe no one's told you this, but and I'm not saying that he deserves to live. But he's not alone in this world.
Yeah.
He has a family.
Like human family?
That is what I mean.
What would it cost to get any more information on that?
That is strictly something that you would have to get from Hunter or his little lackey.
Gotcha.
La-
Okay.
Lackey?
They are under Hunter's protection.
Ah,
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Real interesting.
Caden. Do you mean Caden?
I do not know his name.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep track of everybody to make sure
He
we're not
manages
stepping
Pirates
on
Voyage. He
anybody's...
manages Pirates Voyage. He lost a hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one that
Suddenly he
holds
has
the
2 hands
puppy.
back. Don't ask me how.
So yeah, no. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like I said, don't want to step on anybody's toes. Could we get a peep at that picture, or maybe a copy of the picture, and then we'll get out of your
Mhm.
hair.
He leans past the velvet curtain, pulls past, calls for Carmen. Carmen comes back. She has a small stack of pictures. I just pulled them all off the board for you. I wasn't sure which one you meant. And Ike looks through them and hands you one that still has the thumbtack in it. This will be him. And short, balding, with light blonde hair and dark rimmed glasses.
Sawyer's gonna take the phone and kind of pull up the picture of the articles that Ruby was showing us, and kind of like judge like body to see if maybe that actually matches up.
The social media pictures, it would be almost impossible to say.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Could
There's that picture.
could we come back here sometime?
As long as you follow my rules.
Oh.
And my rules are no one dies.
That is a good roll.
Fair enough.
It's an easy
Yes.
goal.
We'll keep each other in check if anything. Right, guys?
My other rule is that if you use my services, should I need something, well, you come around.
Of course.
You got it. So
Ike doesn't seem to be the type of person who takes compliments or gives them out, even pleasantries.
Fair enough.
we'll take him. We'll
Yeah. Well,
we'll see you around then.
All right.
nice meeting you.
Yeah.
She stares at you, icy blue eyes, extremely cold.
Just start heading out.
Yeah.
As we're walking out, I'm like, yeah, guy reminds me of some of the drill sergeants from my brother's graduation.
Yeah, I could imagine.
He said he was flawless,
Who just says
I
that?
mean,
but he said his clan has no weaknesses.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that they're like what was it, Caitiff?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why aren't we?
Caitiffs are like us.
And
why-
he doesn't hate us. He doesn't have a fucking issue with us. Why aren't we throwing in with him?
Could. I
We
mean,
could.
But, like, what are we supposed to do? It's like, hey, we know we just met you, but can we move in with you?
You know. No,
it's a little weird.
it's too far.
It's a little weird.
Is
Think-
it too far? It's too far. It's too far. Yeah, no.
I think we can definitely come by and visit, especially like, me and Tex, we don't have bangs, so maybe this place is where we can eat. So
It's
we'll
true.
definitely
That's a
be
good-
by and
Yeah.
talk to him some more and maybe get to know him and then see if we vibe, basically.
We can always build up more allies. It seems like that's how he does it, is he's got allies and contacts, and that's how he stays independent and figure out how to get domain.
Yeah, and if we realistically, like, I don't know about you guys, but like everyone seems like they've got weird shit going on. The fact that Hunter's
Yeah,
watching Frankie's family is
family and hates Frankie.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
But this dude, like, granted, we just met him and he might have some weird shit going on, but he's got his clan has no weaknesses. He's independent, which is what I asked about in the first place and was told wasn't a fucking option. And he doesn't hate us. He didn't immediately scoff at our...
He doesn't dislike us. I think that's a good difference that we're gonna have to start working in, like, vernacular-wise.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
He just seems like the bet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It
Could be.
And it's also, we don't know exactly what he's about, because, like, we thought, like, this was cool. Turns out locking people in cages.
Yeah, and so far, everyone we've met has put someone in a cage at some point.
Apparently, it's just a thing. That's what Anthony said, is we just lock people in cages. So, like, let's go find this guy and put him in a cage and join the club.
Granted,
God, this is our life now.
yeah, we're being judgmental, but we're about to go kidnap a dude. I mean,
We need a plan for that.
yeah.
No,
we can-
do we? Now we've got maybe 3 or 4 hours until daylight. Do we want to try and find this guy, or do we want to go and see the other Thin Bloods in town?
I think the latter sounds smarter, given
We'll
the
go
time
say,
frame.
Where's-
yeah, we'll go say hi, and then we'll go to the Froggy Bottom tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
He said that he got kicked out tonight, though. Could be where he's at now. We could really, the Thin Bloods, like, I want to talk to them too and figure out what their community is and what they've set up, but this could be our perfect chance to grab this guy.
At this point,
Sawyer's gonna Google when the Froggy Bottom closes, when last call is.
Froggy Bottoms is located at Broadway at the beach. It closes at 4 a.m. Last call is at 3. And it is maybe less than a few feet from the Hard Rock Cafe entrance that you all met Ethan at the night you met Kanati.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
And so he's gonna, like, pull up the map and be like, all right, so here's where that's at.
Mhm.
Here's where Ethan, which we should probably have talked to someone about that dude too, but you know, we'll figure that out. Like, danger level.
Yeah.
yeah,
We also don't know how we're going to get this person
to come with us.
to come with us, and how we're going to approach the people at the hospital without them killing us, regardless.
I mean, I thought this was going to be fairly simple because I mean he's a fucking quack, you know. Granted, okay, I gotta start being a little more respectful because he's not far off with a lot
He's
of
not
his theories.
wrong
Yeah,
with
But
that.
The rest of he's paranoid. He's it sounds like he's chasing conspiracy theories. All we literally got to do is show up and be like, "We have information for you," and then immediately walk out of the bar. I think that's going to get his attention enough, and then we can grab him.
So here's the thing, Ramon, and I feel so bad about this. You're a real good example of why he should listen to our story.
Yeah.
And
But we shouldn't put you out there first.
and
I could take a picture of you on my phone, and you could
could look
stay
like
out in the
Bigfoot.
truck. Tell them, hey, we saw this. We want to talk to you, and lead them to the truck.
Yeah, and then we can grab him.
I can grab him. I can hold on to him.
well, how are we going to make him one, stay quiet, and two, again, giving him to the
We could
Mikata.
break his fucking jaw. I mean,
We're
giving
not
him,
gonna hurt people.
I can
Damaged goods aren't a good trade. Oh my!
he's
Okay,
not.
people are not goods, but
Okay.
it seems like that's how.
I can just
Saul
cover
was
his
talking.
mouth. Maybe I can like.
If he goes to sleep,
There
Put him to
were,
sleep, you can go sleep.
I did learn how to make people kind of pass out in some of my classes.
there you go. See, we got
There you go.
People need
Okay, so
oxygen to
we-
breathe.
So Ruby chokes him out. Ramon, you call the hospital to
I'm not calling
tell.
them.
You're the one who made the deal. Look at me. They know who you are because you made the deal, and you can be. I don't even know. Like, what was the time frame on needed to do this? Because that also changes what we need to do.
Oh shit!
One
yeah,
night.
we have one night to do this.
So
One
we're gonna
night.
go kidnap this guy and go drop him off before sunrise.
I'm
Exactly.
Cool.
So sorry.
Cool,
yeah,
cool,
no,
cool.
he's yes.
Oh
This is,
my god, Ramon!
I'm sorry. I know. It's just
You-
that's why I was trying to push. That's why I'm like just saying just knock the motherfucker out. I get we're not supposed to
Knock
hurt
him
people,
out. We drop him.
Fuck that, dude. We have a limited time frame. We gotta beat his ass and then
Yeah, you
drag
didn't
him.
say we had one night.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I was just panicked. I'm still panicked.
I'm taking it as read that this conversation is happening in the car
Yes.
with
In the
Sawyer
car, yeah.
and Ramon peeking through the window in the back and yelling
Yeah,
at
no,
Ruby and Theo
Yeah, no,
in the front.
we've gone out and we're like sequestered by ourselves, just yelling through the window awkwardly.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Okay.
that's gotta get taken care of, and we
So
don't. I don't
here's-
need to
and-
call them either.
And see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Okay, we got a slight advantage because if it's like Theo and I, where the sun comes up and we die, which is I'm still processing that. We're just gonna move on with that as a sentence. You
Right.
guys can still do stuff. So like, you know how people just drop off things, knock on the door, and leave? We're gonna ding dong ditch a person.
But how are
would
we gonna
we-
know it's from
We
us?
would have
And
to
that
leave a
then
note.
we yes,
we can leave
exactly.
we can call.
We could
you
leave
can
a note.
call.
We could call.
You can call.
I mean, we
You
could
can
call
call.
and just be like, hey, change of plans. Here's an exchange.
Yeah, tell Savannah. Tell
Mhm.
Savannah that we need to talk to Saul and that the deal
Yes.
based on it not going that way because you weren't able to complete the deal due to us kidnapping Esther.
We'll just tell her that the
Now
lead
to
line
make
is-
up for it, we're sorry and we have replaced the person that we took.
Yeah. There we go.
This is so
This is a
So
perfect
fucked.
idea. No notes.
this is so fun.
We got no. This is
Nothing.
again also pressed for time, so we should drive.
We should go.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Ruby, are we doing this?
Yeah,
we're gonna go
doing this.
convince this guy. We're gonna choke hold him. I can drive
Okay.
while you choke.
You,
That's a great
you
idea.
and here. How about we switch? You, Theo, in the cab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a
Yep,
picture of
and
you,
then-
Ramon, and let's go.
Yeah,
Yep. and
Yeah,
then you and I will be in
yeah.
the back. We'll keep him in the back, and we'll keep him. We'll keep him
yeah,
down.
Yeah.
And then we could like pick up a tarp or something that you can throw over Theo and I in the back.
We can drop you off at the hotel.
That works too.
That works too.
So, as all of you drive,
have a
it's not a
plan.
far distance
We
from the
have a
Treasure Club.
plan.
You
Mhm.
pull into the Hard Rock Cafe, a place all of you have been already, although this time there is no elderly gentleman waiting for you outside. And you make the very, very short walk across the way, heading towards Froggy Bottoms. Everyone, wits and awareness, please.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Ooh, that's a crit. 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
3.
4.
3 successes.
Well, as you start approaching, all of you see a man fitting the description of the picture that you have, Aaron Coleman. You see that he is across the parking lot from behind Froggy Bottoms, where you haven't even reached yet, and he is getting in his car.
Go show him the picture, I guess.
I'm just going to sprint.
Car.
I'm just going to sprint.
Car.
and
I need-
Car.
I need a stamina and athletics roll to see if you get there fast enough.
Okay.
Is
If
anyone else
anything-
chasing?
If it gets pointed out with enough successes, Sawyer will
you
jump
are
out in
close
front of the
enough
car
to
and
your
get hit by
own
the
car.
car.
You are close enough to your own car to give chase if one of you wants to run back to the car to give chase. Ruby's giving chase on foot.
I'll get in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on to that. Sawyer and Theo, what are you doing?
I guess I could stay in the passenger seat. Are you?
Okay,
No,
you're
if you-
you're
yeah,
go-
if you
jumping
wanna-
in the car with Ramon,
Yeah.
and
If you
Sawyer
wanna go
can't
with
hear you.
Ramon, I'll go. If you go with Ramon, I'll go with Ruby.
Okay.
Okay, so you're also giving
Safe.
chase. So I need a
Yeah.
stamina and athletics roll.
I got 4 successes.
Oh boy. I got 2 successes.
Hmm
It's a little jaunt.
So, Ruby, you give chase and you are booking it. You're running. 4 successes is enough for you to grab. He's also driving a pickup truck. Lots of pickup trucks here in Myrtle Beach. This is enough for you to jump into the flatbed of his truck as he's pulling away. Not quite enough for you to actually be in it, but you're hanging off of the side and you have 1 foot inside, so you can pull yourself up eventually as he's moving. Sawyer,
Okay.
you get left entirely in the dust.
Oh.
So, so you would have to wait for Ramon to turn the car around and to pick you up and for you to jump into the flatbed.
Sawyer's just gonna take and be like, no, this checks, and just start booking it after the vehicle, even though, like, we'll get there eventually. Hopefully, Ruby gets a hold of them to get them to stop the truck. I needed the exercise anyway. The air's good. for me.
Sure. All right. So here's what I need. Ramon, I need a dex drive.
God damn it.
And Ruby, I need to know what you are doing.
I'm gonna try and bring my leg up over so I can crawl into the bed and knock on the window.
I need a strength athletics.
Okay.
I had to burn a willpower, but 3 successes on the dex drive.
Mm-hmm. This is going against his drive roll, Ruby. Obviously, he felt you get in the truck. He is looking at you through the rearview mirror. He's panicked. He's scared. He doesn't know who you are or what you're doing. And he happens to have 3 dots in drive and rolled pretty well.
Mhm.
He's trying to shake you off.
5 successes.
5 to 5. And where do ties go? They go to the active person. So, he's trying to shake you off. You're trying to get into the truck. You are going to fall off of the truck.
Oh, God.
And you're going to fall onto the ground. And Sawyer, you are going to trip over them with those 2 successes.
This checks.
This checks. Yeah.
Just
But Ramon, with those 3 successes, you're able to keep an eye on them. Of course, if you want to stop and pick up your friends who have fallen on the ground, you can. It will require more successes for you to catch up to them.
That's fine. Are you guys...
I'm going like this. Go.
Say less. All right,
go,
Theo,
go,
it's
go,
you and
go,
me,
go.
dude.
Oh my. Okay.
going.
Great. Wow.
Because, yes, Sawyer got the phone back from Theo, so we can always call.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
take it as read that you are still going to then continue to give chase on foot? Are you
Yes.
going to try and steal a car? Well, what is the plan here?
I think we're gonna
I'm gonna
run.
run.
I think
All
we're gonna run.
right.
And
Well, I'm
Sawyer's
not-
just like, this is like track in high school, Ruby. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not going to require any rolls from you right now. Certainly no rolls from Ruby. You're not going to be able to catch up to a truck. But Sawyer, eventually I'm going to require rolls from you because you do breathe.
Fair. I know.
So, Ramon, you have not lost any time. You have breezed past your friends in the truck as per their instruction. Theo, you are along for the ride, though
I
one
sure
of you,
am.
who, should they get mortally injured, could die.
Great.
So sorry.
And so here we
Cool.
go.
Seatbelt
he's-
on.
He speeds out onto the highway, and he's driving erratically, dangerously. He's heading back north from the way that you came. Don't know where he is going. Dex drive. 3 rounds and out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is there any way that I could assist?
Assist him driving? Not really.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Should he get into an accident? We'll see then.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay. You lose him a little bit. 3 successes. He gets behind a car, and you are now 2 or 3 cars behind him on this highway, and you're having difficulty keeping a bead on it. 1 more.
I can't rouse blood because of my.
No, you cannot.
Yep. Yep. Fuck. Wishful thinking. Here we go.
Should you lose this roll off in this 3 and out, there is no way you will catch him.
We're gonna burn another willpower.
You better catch him on this roll.
It's a messy crit. Yeah, it's a
I knew
messy
it.
crit. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So
Could be worse.
you bend the gap in between you. And Theo, you notice that as Ramón is driving, his hands are gripping the wheel so tightly that the wheel of Razor's truck begins to bend and shift and crack under his hands as he's concentrating so hard. Ramón, increase your hunger by 1.
Got it.
You are furious. You are going to catch this guy, come hell or high water. Sawyer, give me that stamina and resolve roll, please.
Okay.
Ruby, you
All
could run
right.
for it. You could run all night.
I'm feeling good.
Final roll.
I can't rouse, can I? Oh,
I think
Ramón?
Theo's the only
Damn.
one.
Final dex drive roll for the
Damn.
3 and out.
Okay.
okay,
Oh, shit,
that's
my
2
hunger increased.
successes.
Your hunger did increase.
Yep. Okay, we are not doing great.
What did you get, sir?
2.
Okay. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to breathe. You can't. Your lungs feel like they're going to explode, and it seems really unfair because you're supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god. Yes, go over me. Call Uber.
I'm burning my second to last willpower. That is 3 successes.
That is 1 more than you needed.
Oh,
Jesus, I could. Oh.
God is real.
So, and I can prove it by showing you the 2 dice that he got successfully
Nice.
out of his 5.
Beautiful.
Over here, Huddy, please.
So, yeah, well, he has 5 dice. He only rolled 2. 1 in the second round, 2 in the third round. So, you, with that messy critical fueling you, and the anger in your blood fueling you, you're able to get close enough to him that you turn into where he's turning into. He's turning into a place called the Alabama Theater. It looks completely abandoned, boarded up, and waterlogged. The whole parking lot is filled with old water. You're not sure where this water has come from, but you are here and you know exactly where he is. And he does not stop his car. He jumps out, rolls on the ground, and begins running towards the fire escape on the building, up to the roof. And his car crashes into one of the electric poles,
Okay.
wooden ones.
I'm gonna fuck up Razor's transmission and just slam it into park.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And foot chase.
How many dots in technology do you have?
I have 2.
Okay. Give me a drive technology roll to see if you really do fuck up his car.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to... Theo does not have the phone anymore. Ramón, are you going to use Esther's phone to tell Sawyer and Ruby where you are?
Yeah, yes.
You can hand it to me and I can do it.
I will
Or
do
either
that.
way.
I will do that. It is
Okay.
safer, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said Dex-
Drive and technology.
Drive technology. Copy.
Sawyer and Ruby, you both receive a text from Theo saying that they are at a place called the Alabama Theater. Should you want to call an Uber? Now it's time to do it.
2 successes.
I'm still running.
Yeah.
You're still running?
So yeah, Sawyer's gonna take and be like, all right.
I'm Googling and I'm doing like the little tracker, but I'm running.
Sawyer is going to beat you there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, take it and like be like, all right, I'm getting an Uber there. And wait to see if Ruby responds or see if the Uber drives past Ruby.
Ruby's at the moment running down the highway.
He'd be like, no, that's my. It's one of those nights, man. You know, like if we could just
Ramón,
pick her up.
Razor's truck is going to get waterlogged.
Oh fuck.
Oh, ill. I'm gonna get out of that. Ill.
You're going to get out into a pile of water. Both of you
That's
are.
fantastic.
Are you chasing him up to the roof?
Yep. That's the thing.
You run up the fire escape. Theo, do you follow?
I don't know how I could be helpful.
Ramón, you are chasing Razor up the fire escape. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Theo, you are looking for an entrance on the ground floor in this waterlogged area, or you are just waiting in the waterlogged car, or where are you going?
Well, I definitely I feel like I should definitely get out. So I'm not in a waterlogged car. That sounds pretty gross. And yeah, I could like quickly look for an entrance inside, I guess, if it came to that.
All right. Roll me wits investigation.
Okay.
Ramón, how's your Dex Athletics? This fire escape is rusted
Well,
and old.
it's the same as my drive rolls were, which is 3 dice with 2 auger. I am not feeling good.
Well, we'll see.
3.
Theo, you see that there is a large opening on the back part of the building, a huge hole where a lot of the water has gone into the theater. You can see just from the outside, although there's no lights on inside, you can see theater seats floating around in this water. You have no idea how long it's been like this or where the water has come from.
Okay.
And you could head inside, should you wish.
I'm gonna wait for the
Mhm.
others to show up.
And Ramón?
That is 2 successes with a bestial failure if it's a failure.
No, you're all right. With 2 successes, we'll just take those 2 successes. You're able to get up the fire escape pretty handily. You're not having any issues up until you come to a certain point. It seems like the fire escape has stopped at some point, and what Aaron has done is he's rigged his own sort of handlebar monkey bar across. So in order to get to the actual roof, you have to hand over hand get across. Roll me one more strength athletics. See if you can make it across. Sawyer, you have arrived, and you see Theo standing in a bunch of water, and you see Razor's car is flooded. It's not going anywhere. And Aaron's car has crashed.
Oh, okay. Theo, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm
you good?
fine. I just don't really know how to do to help. There's an entrance here, but it's kind of flooded in there. They're going up to the roof.
They went to the roof. Okay.
And as you say
All right.
that, Ramón, you're trying to go hand over hand like a sloth over this strange metal pipe that he's welded into the side of this building, and you slip. The putrefaction that covers your body, covers your hands, it covers your arms, and it's slippery. And you fall, splash, right in the water. That was 1 success.
Yeah.
2 points of superficial damage, please.
All right.
You and, of course, hear Ramón large splash into the water from above.
I'm gonna go take in, and you stay safe.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
wait for Ruby.
Ruby was. Anyway, yeah, and Sawyer's gonna head to see if they can help Ramón or if they can see where Aaron went.
You have no idea. You weren't there.
Yeah.
Ramón could
Yeah.
probably tell you.
Yeah, so we're gonna go find Ramón. Go from there.
Everything hurts.
Like constantly as just a state of being now, but
He's a real fucking he's got some tinfoil. He modified his fire escape.
oh shit. I mean, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, it's admirable, but Jesus Christ, dude, it's rough when you're the man trying to get him.
Yeah. Maybe we should have sent Ruby.
Theo, how close are you to that hole?
To the hole?
Mhm.
Not like right next to it, but I was looking in it, and then I backed away a little bit.
Do you have any animal, Ken?
Certainly not.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, that I'm gonna not be next to the hole.
Theo,
Okay.
suddenly you hear, coming from inside the hole, you hear a sloshing of the water.
Oh
You
God.
don't recognize what this noise is, but it's not loud, it's not sudden, but it's very unnerving.
Yeah, no, but walking very far back. Video games.
As you
taught me
walk
a
far
lot.
back, you bump into Ruby, who,
Oh, okay.
not breathless, but legs pumping, has just arrived.
Don't go in there. They went to the roof. Ramón fell.
Oh, fuck. I guess I will. Ramon's on the roof, or did he fall off the roof?
Actually, I didn't quite. Where did he fall? Like all the way down from the roof?
Mhm.
Oh, that's what I
Yes.
thought. Yeah, they were on the roof, and then I think he fell down to the ground. Which let's go see if he's okay.
I will follow.
You see Sawyer helping Ramón out of a puddle of water. You also notice as you run by that Aaron's truck has been totaled, and that Razor's truck won't be drivable. It's waterlogged.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, first of all, Ramón, you okay?
No, but it doesn't matter. We know where he's at. Kind of. We can just.
Where?
Unless he, bugs out and doesn't come back here after tonight.
I mean, we're here though. We could storm the fucking castle. We can.
Not in there, but yeah, wherever he's at.
Well, where'd he go?
Not in where.
Oh, inside the theater. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's animals that I don't want to know what they are.
I mean,
Animals?
In the
Should we
water.
not be in the water?
That's probably
right
my
now?
idea.
yeah. Let's
I mean,
let's not
yeah.
water.
Well, I'm gonna go try and actually, Ruby, you want to go see if you can find him, and I'll be right behind you because it's gonna take me some more time to get up there.
Sure.
I'm pretty winded.
Yeah, I should head up to the roof.
If you wanna wait with Theo, that's fine too. I still got some fight in me.
You sure?
Okay.
Yeah, my
All
arm
right.
is just. I'll just snap my shoulder back into place. Everything's fine.
Ooh.
This is fine.
Nothing's fine. We talked about this. Nothing's fine. Everything's bad. Theo, let's get you into the bed of the truck.
All right.
Okay.
So I will start making my way up the fire escape.
Strength, Dex Athletics first to see if you can make it up the. It's rickety. It's weird. It might be booby trapped in some way. You're just not sure.
Oh my god, I hate this place.
What a man.
Dude has my utmost respect as a person, but as a player, as a character, I hate this place
Yes.
so much.
As a player, much respect. As a
Mhm.
character, fuck you. Dude,
Yeah.
why?
Are you
Three-
That is enough to get you at the fire escape. Now strength athletics. See if you can hand over hand brachial style cross the building. Sawyer, are you carrying Theo through the water to the flatbed, or how are you doing this?
Yeah, probably based on some things. Just be like, you're too if there's something weird going on, let's make sure you're as far away from it as possible.
What's awareness?
Just
Oh, that's a good.
Oh my god. I'm going to burn a willpower.
Mhm. Is it your last willpower?
No, I've got one left.
Okay.
4 successes.
I do love when players ask to take aggravated willpower damage. 4 successes. Sawyer, you're carrying Theo to the flatbed. You're sloshing through the water. Suddenly, you become very aware that something has just slithered or brushed past your leg. Something big.
Oh,
Yeah, Sawyer just kind of jumps for a second, and then it's just like, yep, nope. We're just gonna. Sawyer's gonna start the rambling thing they do of we're gonna get in the truck. They got this, Theo. They got this, and just look
did
to
you
see
hear something or feel?
So it's muddy and gross. So
Uh-huh.
something just there were probably some weeds and
We should go. We should get out of
debris.
the water. Mhm.
We're gonna get out. I'm gonna get you out of the water. We're gonna get you in the bed. And it's gonna be fine. We're gonna fix this. It's gonna be
Uh-huh.
all good. And just keeping an eye out for movement. And if we have to, book it to the truck.
Ruby, what is your roll?
Which should be my best roll. I got 1.
No.
Just like with
No.
Ramón, You fall, and Ramon, you've just barely gotten away from the area that you fell at, and immediately Ruby falls down where you are.
This is some Looney Tune shit.
I'm gonna help Ruby up and be like, yeah, me too, buddy. I'm sorry.
Ruby, 2
Fire.
points of superficial damage, please.
Yeah, this dude
Sawyer.
sucks.
As you get to the flatbed and you put Theo down, do you get on there too?
Yeah. Yeah. Sawyer's gonna put Theo in, go to grab the end of the truck and haul themselves up.
So you both scramble up there. A massive alligator rears itself up from the water
No, thank you.
and lunges for both of you.
Okay.
Dex athletics to scramble off of the truck and into the water.
I'm gonna rouse. Yeah, no.
I should certainly hope so.
Sawyer's gonna get eaten by an alligator.
I get hungrier.
Mm-hmm. God, babe, what a dump. You gonna be alligator chow?
I swear to God. Okay, it's fine. Everything's peachy. Everything's fine. Wait. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Hold on. Okay. That's three. That's three.
Theo, you successfully are able to scramble onto the roof of the truck and eventually over onto the hood. Sawyer, what did you get?
Sawyer just jumped in front of Theo.
There is no
Right into the
boundaries, only
alligator's
Huddy.
mouth.
Jesus Christ.
What did you roll for margin?
0.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna eat an alligator. It's fine.
Gator tail is delicious.
It is.
Yeah,
There's someone
yeah,
could clip
yeah.
just
How
as
many-
a space, just
How many points in health do you have?
Do. 5.
Fill up your entire track with superficial damage. As the alligator as the alligator bites deeply into your shoulder and your neck, you feel the muscles in your neck disconnect as your head lobs to the side,
Yeah.
and it's going to pull you into the water. You breathe. This will get deadly for you.
Yeah.
I
And
will.
Theo, you watch Sawyer go plunging into the water. We'll get right to you, Theo.
Okay.
Ramon and Ruby, as Ruby, you get up and deal with the same shoulder pain that Ramon has. You hear the roaring of an alligator, and you look over to the other side of the parking lot where you just came from, and you see it lunge up and drag Sawyer under the water.
Without even thinking, I just start running towards
I'm with her.
the alligator.
I am
All right.
cowering
Theo,
and yelling
what do
for
you
help.
do?
Like getting as far away from as possible, like scurrying back and yelling for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's me.
Sawyer, I need a stamina and either athletics,
Mhm.
either athletics or medicine roll for you to try and keep yourself from swallowing any of this water.
Yeah.
Of all the things that is going to
Vampiric
kill us, it better
resilience.
not be a goddamn alligator.
It does not help when you are lifelike.
If we die to alligators, I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed. Everything else we've survived.
I got
once
two
you was a place,
Yeah, I got 2 successes.
2 successes is enough for you not to
Oh, that's good.
also
Yeah.
drown at the same time.
Yeah, Sawyer's gonna try not to breathe in, but
Mhm.
at this point, the only thing they got is biting the alligator if they can.
Yes. Make a bite attack. It will have to be, which is strength and it could either be strength and brawl or strength and melee. I allow for brawl. Usually it's strength and melee since you're using your fangs. Whichever is higher for you. And will need to be significantly high because an alligator's skin is quite thick.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be high. There's no
Okay,
way it's
well,
gonna
let's
be
see.
high. That's 1 success.
You, with your fangs, begin biting at the alligator, but you aren't able to pierce its flesh. And it's difficult to do anyway, under the water. Ramón and Ruby, you arrive. You hear Theo. They're on top of the car. They're yelling. They're screaming, pointing down to where Sawyer is. What do you do?
Question.
Mhm.
We still have the weapons that Hunter gave us, right?
When you were at Hunter's, all of you received weapons.
That's what I was.
Sawyer
Sorry.
received a sort of like a baton.
Mhm.
Theo took a dainty handgun.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Ramón, you took a combat knife.
Yeah.
And Ruby, you took a Beretta.
I'm going to attempt to. Oh shoot! But if I, okay, I'm gonna wait on the gun because I don't want to shoot Sawyer. So I'm just.
You're gonna wrestle an alligator, Ruby?
Let's fucking.
I'm gonna
dude.
try and pull it by the tail.
Yeah. So let's do strength and brawl for you. It's grapple. Ramón, what do you do?
I'm gonna leap onto its back and try to fucking stab at it.
You're gonna leap, so the dex and melee. Theo, do you want to try and aim your dainty 22?
I don't want to hit Sawyer.
Do you have any dots? Do you
No,
have
I
any
don't.
dots in firearms?
No.
You said
Okay.
strength brawl.
Strength and brawl.
I'm gonna burn
don't-
my last willpower.
This is
Yeah, Sawyer and
That's cool.
Theo are the nerds.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the worst situation.
Yep.
It's pretty bad.
It's 3 successes for Dex melee.
So, easily, you jump on top of the alligator and you begin stabbing it. You are able to pierce. It's extremely difficult hide. Ruby?
I got 3 successes.
With 3 successes, as Ramón is loosening its grip on Sawyer because you are stabbing him, you're able to pull the alligator slightly away from Sawyer. Sawyer, you are going to take more damage from this, though, as the teeth
Okay.
are being pulled away from you. Take 1 more point of superficial damage and
Okay.
giving you
Now we're
over to
getting the
aggravated.
Yep.
Sawyer,
Now we got
you are
ag.
extremely injured. You are more hurt than you've ever been in your entire life. You feel as if every bone in your neck and your shoulder is broken, and you cannot straighten your head completely. It is cocked to the side. But before we can deal with that, we have an alligator to deal with. So the alligator, now that you have its tail, is going to whip around to you, Ramón, since you are the closest to it. And it is going to go for your hand that has the knife.
Did we heal that ag damage last
did.
night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, no.
Yeah, you should be.
I should be able to heal 1 ag damage, but I might get real hungry.
Mm-hmm. Ramón, the alligator snaps back at you,
We're doing it.
snaps you around the elbow. Take 2 points of superficial damage.
Okay. So that puts me. I'm at 1 aggravated. I got 2. Okay, 1 aggravated, 2 superficial. My health track is not great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ruby, you may attack once more.
I do remember one of the things I grabbed from Hunter was a pair of brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put on brass knuckles and I'm just going to attempt to punch this thing in the head.
Strength and brawl.
Okay.
Theo, you now have a perfect shot
Yes.
at the alligator, away from Sawyer, and it seems very likely you would hit Ramón or Ruby. They seem to be on opposite ends of the alligator.
You said it was very likely, or
Unlikely.
Okay, cool.
You just aim for the middle of his belly.
I can do that.
Composure and firearms.
Oh, that's an okay. That's okay.
We'll get to your healing, Sawyer, in just a minute. Let's
Yeah.
deal with this first before
Yeah,
you
no
could
worries.
even really consider healing yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to
That's-
burn willpower. And
Is
this
that
is
your
my
last
last one, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3.
3.
Well, that's 3 successes and then a 10 on 1 blood die.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's still a
yeah.
success.
Gotcha.
So, with 3 successes and a +1 for a light weapon, you shoot point blank. Theo, have you ever been to a gun range before? Maybe with your father in one of the forced activities you had to do together growing up?
Yes. I hated it. It was
Mhm.
loud and annoying.
but came in handy here. And you lodge 3 bullets into this alligator's stomach, doing a significant amount of damage. Ruby,
I got 3 successes.
with your brass knuckles, right after Theo has shot, you begin punching down into these wounds, punching down into the knife wounds that Ramón made. And eventually, as you keep punching, Ramón turns to you and tells you to stop because the alligator has died.
Okay.
Where's Sawyer?
When you say that, I look up to you. Are you okay? I mean, no, but where is Sawyer?
Sawyer is kind of flopped in the water, like head above water, just neck's all messed up with
Theo
the garbled noises. Yeah.
Theo will actually jump down and try to start pulling Sawyer up into the truck.
Easily can do so. Sawyer, you are incredibly injured. Ramón, you are
Yeah.
incredibly injured. Ruby, you have some damage. And you've just, I don't know how it feels conviction-wise for you to have murdered a giant alligator.
I'm not a vegetarian.
That's fair enough. Sawyer, all of you can see that their entire neck here has been ripped open, and they cannot hold their neck up straight. See, the muscles, tendons have been torn. Would you like to try and heal any of it?
Yep, I'm gonna try and heal that whole ag damage, and I am at 3 hunger now.
So you have healed it?
Mm-hmm.
So, Theo, as you hold Sawyer in your arms and pulled them up, you can see and watch something you might be jealous of and wish that you could do. You could see the skin and the sinew and the tendons begin knitting back together. It's almost like magic. It's happening right before your eyes. It's what modern medicine could never even conceive of.
Are you better?
I'm gonna.
No, yeah. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's gonna take a sec. That was.
That's gonna take a sec, but thank God
That was.
you're still here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just lick.
Who
blood.
had alligator on the bingo card for this trip? What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna throw the bingo card out.
Dude, couldn't
Yeah.
have dogs?
Mm,
Dogs weren't gonna
That-
work for him, I guess? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Ramón, you feel as if every bone in your body is broken. Your elbow is clicking and not connecting. You cannot straighten your arm. Would you like to try and heal your aggravated damage? You're at 2 hunger.
I would like to try. I'd like to
Have
try
an
to heal all of it.
alligator?
The
we-
aggravated, the 2 superficial. My health track is basically full. I'm at,
Go for it.
So it's three rouse checks for ag, and then
3 hours rouse checks per ag, 1 ag a night.
mhm.
Sawyer, would you like to try and heal your superficial?
Yeah. Just one. We're gonna do this one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Mhm.
I'm at 5 hunger.
Excellent.
4.
Oh God.
Excellent. Ramón,
Oh.
frenzy check.
Shit,
That is your unspent willpower plus 2 for your humanity.
I have
Mhm.
no willpower left. All of it has superficial
Oh.
damage.
Should you roll a critical success on those 2 black dice, you will not frenzy. Should you not, well, let's see.
We have a perfectly good alligator corpse.
We do, don't we?
An alligator corpse is not what his beast wants.
Oh,
That is a single success. Yeah.
Closest is, of course, Ruby. You have already tasted her blood tonight. And Ruby, as you are looking at Sawyer and talking to them and talking about how, things are going to hurt and talking about alligators being on bingo cards. And Theo, you are coaxing Sawyer as they are healing their wounds. Ramón, you are suddenly famished and your beast screams in your head to bite, to kill, to feed, to do it now. And you cannot resist it. And you lunge for Ruby. Ruby, you are not paying attention. You're talking to Sawyer. And you bite into her neck, and you begin feeding. Ruby, it feels amazing. You've never felt this good, not even in the best of times with Esther. Should Ramón continue feeding off of you, you will let him, and you will do it happily. Sawyer and Theo, you are the only ones here who could possibly do anything. Ramón, you have no willpower left to spend. You cannot make me a willpower roll to stop feeding. You will exsanguinate Ruby. Only Sawyer and Theo can do anything to stop you.
Sawyer's gonna take and try and get Ramón's attention and try and grab him, and if the strength isn't enough, Sawyer's gonna bite into Ramón to make him stop. The only thing that Sawyer's got going for him.
Theo,
besides...
you also have a gun.
Yeah, I was gonna go for, a non-lethal, some. Yeah.
Yeah, Sawyer.
How many
Sawyer's
dice in strength and brawl do you have, Sawyer?
1. This is why Morgan died.
I can guarantee you that there is no way for you to get Ramón off. I would need at least 4 successes.
Okay, so then I will shoot Ramón.
You fuck non-lethal shoot me in the goddamn head. Like I'm not.
You're thinking better than I am. Okay,
just Sawyer just screaming, "Deuce, like Ramón, stop it, Ramón! You're gonna kill Ruby, Ramón! No! Just shoot him in the throat, Theo."
I'm doing. Okay, what do I have to roll?
Composure and firearms.
Okay. I'm gonna rouse. Yeah. Yeet. Oh, I get hungrier. That's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's 2.
So, you walk up to Ramón, point the gun, still smoking hot, shooting the alligator moments ago, point it at his throat, and shoot. Ramón, you're going to take 4 points of superficial damage.
That fills my health track.
Ramón, you're going to fall to the floor in torpor. You do not have mortal frailty, like Theo does. But none of you know what torpor is. No one has told you. Ruby, I also need to know if he has exsanguinated you. I need 3 rouse checks, please.
All 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's good shit. That's good.
So, Ramón, your hunger is back at 1. And Ruby, you have not gained any hunger from this. Perhaps grateful or glad to feed your friend who you love so much. And as his body falls into the water, lifeless, that is where we are going to end episode 2, Blood and Ash, for this evening. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.